Okay, so we are hopping on a rapid response, Anita and Karen, rapid response here to the meeting between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy in the Oval Office with convicted felon 47 and JD
JD Vance
motherfucker Vance.
and the
Mother,
media were all there just
yeah,
enjoying the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
It's ratings.
Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so we are just doing this is going to be unedited. We are going to play the video and discuss as we go along. So Anita, if you are ready, hold on one second.
I suppose. I
All
almost
right,
already had stroke. My
I
dogs
know,
think I've gone crazy
I know, I know. I
because I
literally
have.
was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is an emergency. Hold on one second.
Hey,
Okay, let's get
you
past
wanted me
this
to look at your.
commercial. Sorry to the listeners, but this is kind of what we got to do here. All right, so there's an ad playing. Hold on. And there's no way for me to skip it. Oh
No,
God.
they don't let you do that. They don't let you do
No,
that. On
no.
Spotify, they do.
Mm,
They do.
okay.
Spotify. So, yeah.
All
And then
right.
you pay more for no ads, but you can just
Yeah, here
fast
we go.
forward through
Here
them.
we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, how are we doing on the deal? It doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United
Here.
States of America. And for the and say, hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal? It doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America. And for the good of the world, I'm aligned with the world. And I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of
Pause
hate.
that. Pause that. Pause that. Pause that. He's with the world. He's with the United States of America. The best interest of the United States of America is that Ukraine defeat Russia.
Yes.
Or else, and for the world, well,
Yeah.
which part of the world? It seems like the only part of the world that he's aligned with are people like Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un. So, I mean, imagine if this were Hitler and Donald Trump. Donald Trump was around in 1939, 1940, 1941. Let me tell you, we would be part of the axis of evil.
We are. We are.
That's what we are. But I mean, it would have been simple. I mean, we'd realize that, right?
Right.
That we were part of the axis of evil because now we're aligned with all the autocrats.
And it is just, the absolute disrespect,
Yes.
the disrespect, the disregard
Well,
for everything. I mean, for 3 years this has been going on. 3 years this has been going on. And this man, this Volodymyr Zelensky, has been he was a fledgling, it's a fledgling democracy, a fledgling presidency, and he stepped in when Vladimir Putin invaded their country, and it was not expected to go on. They were expected to be defeated in a matter of weeks. And look what they were able to do. And it's because of the assistance and the support by the European allies, and because of this assistance and support of our military equipment that we were no longer using, right?
Yes. Do you know that Russian state media was there at that press conference?
That is just absolutely.
Yeah, I am not kidding.
It's fucking abhorrent.
He was playing for Putin, in other words.
Yeah.
That's who this was for. So he says he's not aligned with Putin. You will never see him talk like that to Vladimir Putin.
No.
We saw how he talks to Vladimir Putin when they stood up there and he said, "Oh, I trust him. Why should I not trust him?" He said so strongly. And they laugh together all the time about the Russian interference. He is aligned with Vladimir Putin. There is no doubt about it. And for people who don't understand why it's significant that Ukraine win, because if Russia defeats Ukraine, they will be stronger than ever, and they will invade Poland, Lithuania, all these different countries. That's why the countries of Finland and Sweden join NATO.
Yes.
That's why they just joined NATO, because they understand that Putin will not stop at Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
every time, that's when Hitler invaded each country that he invaded, his army got stronger.
Yes.
So by defeating Russia in Ukraine, we will stop them. He will stop them in their tracks. And for the amount of money, by the way, we've given them about $120 billion, and mostly, like you said, in army surplus, military surplus,
Right.
that we have to replace. So that helps our our weapons manufacturers here in the United States. So a lot of that comes back to us.
Yes.
Europe has contributed twice as much as we have. And it is such a good deal, because a good investment, because what has happened to Russia is they have lost almost 1 million troops. We didn't have to sacrifice any blood. We didn't have to go to war. Now we're probably going to end up in World War III.
Yeah.
And we won't be on the good guys side.
We're not going to. Okay, so let's keep this rolling. And I mean, we're watching this together, and
it's painful.
So bear with us, everybody. And I'm sure that everybody that's listening to this has maybe seen this and is as upset as we are. Hold on.
Hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either.
The other side? What's the other side?
Oh my God.
What other side? What other side?
The Russians
and the fucking Russians. Yeah.
And maybe the Chinese and the North Koreans.
Yeah. The other side.
And how would we know? Putin doesn't let them speak.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Hold on.
The world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done.
Aligned with Europe?
He's not aligned.
I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough.
Oh, God, you're so tough.
But you're never going to get a deal that way. So let's go ask Vladimir Putin how tough he is.
Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. Let's keep it rolling.
I want to respond to this. So look,
this is JD Vance.
In the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine.
Not true.
Oh, wait a minute. No, first of all.
Not true.
We had a president that stood on a stage next to Vladimir Putin and said, I trust him. He said it very strongly. Why should I not trust him?
Why shouldn't I believe him over our intelligence agencies?
He has been the biggest Putin's bitch. That's what he's been.
Right. But this is who he's referring to, Biden. We had a president.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what? Biden wouldn't share a stage with Putin. You know why? Because he didn't want to give him that kind of legitimacy. And you are inviting them into Donald Trump is inviting them into the G8. He's inviting them to the United States. He's probably going to go to Russia.
What JD Vance is saying is that Biden was talking tough against Vladimir Putin, and JD Vance and Donald Trump, and therefore the entire Republican Party, have a problem with an American president talking tough to Vladimir Putin, who invades other countries, who took land in Ukraine already in 2014.
Yeah. No, you know what? Russia didn't have to invade when Donald Trump was president.
No.
Because they were being given everything they want.
Exactly.
This has all been, remember there was some sort of Ukraine plan they had hatched, and they'd written up a plan with Manafort, and they tried to deliver it to the White House. I don't know whatever happened to that, but that's what was happening. Russia has always been planning to invade Ukraine.
Right. And can we just like pause for a second and just say, fuck you, Bill Barr? Fuck you.
Oh, I know. Fuck you, Bill Barr. Fuck you. Yeah.
Okay.
And all the Republicans, they know better.
They fucking know better. God damn it. Okay, let's play.
And destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace And the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God. That is not diplomacy.
Oh my God! All of a sudden, the Republican Party wants
It's about
fucking
I know,
diplomacy.
right.
They're the
No.
party of diplomacy.
They
The
hate
people that fucking
diplomacy.
lied us into 2 fucking
I know.
wars. 20
That
fucking
dismantled the
years.
State Department because
Fuck
they
fuck
hate
you.
diplomacy. They
Oh,
hate diplomacy.
fuck.
Not only that, but remember what happened? Pete Hegseth went up there before they'd even sat down to negotiate anything and was going to give Putin everything he wanted. Ukraine does not allowing Ukraine
Oh my
into
God.
NATO and starting dividing up, saying that the Ukraine was going to all these things that Ukraine had to give up. But when he was asked, well, what does Russia have to give up? It was humana. He had nothing to say. So they are already. Even Fox News called them out
Jesus
for
Christ. Yeah.
negotiating by just giving up before you even sit down with them.
Yeah.
They were just giving. That's not negotiations. That's
Yeah.
appeasement.
Yeah.
It's worse than appeasement.
Yeah.
This is
This is
complicit.
so beyond. There's like not even, there are barely any words to describe what this is.
The treason, the
It's
betrayal.
fucking trees. Yeah, I mean, oh God. Okay, all right. Okay.
I know it's
Can I
hard.
ask you?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact line?
2015.
Oh my God.
2014 and 2014.
2014.
He's so fucking stupid. He
I
doesn't.
was not here.
Yeah,
I was
but-
not here. Yeah, no
Yes,
shit,
but,
motherfucker. He
during
just said it.
2014 till
Okay, hold on. He
He's
just
trying to
fucking
explain to them.
said it. He's trying to explain it, Donnie. This just shows you. This is just shows you how stupid this motherfucker is. He's not listening. He's a child. He cannot fucking focus and listen to the words that is coming out of his mouth. He specifically said there were different presidents. In 2014, it was under Obama. Okay, pay attention, Donnie, fucking
And no.
dumbass.
But then he went on to say that under 2018 and 2017, 2019, it was Donald Trump. And guess what? Russia had already invaded Crimea. They were already at war. So what did Donald Trump do about it then? Nothing.
Exactly. Nothing. No. Oh, no. See, he tried.
Oh, wait a minute. He tried
Yeah.
to extort him.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
yes.
right.
See, we're on the same page here.
Yes.
Okay. All right, hold on.
You're right.
Okay. All right. Ready?
You're so right, Karen.
So are you, Anita. Okay,
Thank
here
you.
we go. I'm going to keep.
Okay.
till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed with him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr.
are not
President,
strong-
No.
with
He's not
respect, I
listening.
think
They're
it's
not listening.
disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing
What?
conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should
Oh.
be thanking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And later on, he says, you need to be thankful.
Okay, here.
Pizza-
Okay, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Then we can explode after. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm stretching my neck. Okay.
I know. I think I'm going to have to go take something for my blood pressure.
Okay. All right.
Go
The
ahead.
president for
Have you
trying to
ever
bring it
been-
into this
Have you ever
conflict.
been to Ukraine that you say what problems we
Listen to
have?
this.
I
This is
have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour.
No, wait,
Mr.
just
President.
stop. Just stop. Just
Do you
stop.
hear what he's
Because
saying? I
he's
watched it.
and
It's a-
yeah, he saw the propaganda because he's been watching things that are coming out that are anti-Ukraine. He's listening to Russian propaganda.
But listen, but listen to this. He says, "I've watched your propaganda." He says to Zelenskyy. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that because that's Russian propaganda.
Yes. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's
I will
respectful
answer.
to come to the Oval Office
I
of
will
the United
answer.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction
JD
of your country?
Vance.
A lot of
JD Vance is
questions. Let's start
babysitting.
from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God
don't-
bless.
you don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless. You will
Don't-
not
you
have
gotta-
war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling
Karen,
you.
I just can't. Don't tell us what we're going to feel. Okay, he's trying to warn you because you are so fucking stupid. You have to have JD Vance there because
Yes.
you could not hold your own. Because
Right.
everybody knows if you were just sitting there by yourself with Zelensky, he would eat you for lunch, just like
Yes.
Kamala Harris said.
He and with that, in just that little clip right there, when he responds to him, what Volodymyr Zelensky is saying is that you have an ocean, but you're going to feel it. And you want to know what he's trying to tell him? He's trying to warn him is that Donald Trump is making the world and therefore the United States of America less safe with this kind of shit. That's what he's trying to tell him.
And we have these same people. And as a matter of fact, they call themselves America Firsters. Okay. These same people that didn't want to were isolationists. The Republican Party has really reverted back to its old self. And what they didn't want to get involved in World War III. And then we ended up having to World War II, we ended up having to get involved because we got bombed at Pearl Harbor. But for a long time, Britain was standing on its own. And that's what's happening now to Ukraine. The truth is, Ukraine would be better off if they just walked away from the United States.
Yeah.
Because the United States is not a good faith actor right now.
No, I mean, and for JD Vance to sit there and how dare you come into the Oval Office?
They
You know
invited
what?
him,
You invited him. How dare you? What
and you
kind of-
invited the press. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, here.
No
Explain on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
you're doing.
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position.
Oh my
You've
God.
allowed
From the
yourself to be in a
from
very
the very
bad position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From the
it.
very beginning of the war.
You're not in a
Mr.
good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't
was
have the
saying-
cards right now. With us, you start
I'm
having
not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling
Oh
with
my
World
God.
War
Okay,
III.
okay.
You-
Fuck you,
He is-
Donald Trump. How
He's going to
dare
get us,
you?
he's trying to tell you you're going to get us into World War III.
Yes.
You're going to get us into World War
Yes.
III. And honestly, do you really want to face a Russia that's so powerful that it's taken over all of Europe? What do you
Yeah.
think they're going to do next?
Exactly. Russia doesn't give a shit about the United States of America. This was step one.
They're
Was step
celebrating.
one, they're celebrating. This is okay. All right.
This isn't even step one anymore. This is
No.
like step
No,
three.
step-
They've already
right.
conquered us.
Right. Step one, exactly. Step one is done. That's a wrap. And now
my
they've
God.
got the levers of power, all of it. And I don't even know what the fuck happened in the Supreme Court as far as anyway, but here, let's go back and listen.
gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you far more than a lot of people say they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
Oh my God!
This entire meeting, have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania.
He has
and
said
campaigned
thank
for the
you
opposition in
over and over and over again, JD Vance, just because you weren't paying attention. As a matter of fact, when all the other, Republican senators, when JD Vance was in the Senate, were meeting with Vladimir Zelenskyy, Republicans and Democrats, JD Vance refused to meet with them. He said, I already know. I know everything about Ukraine. Really? Sounds like the stuff you knew about Ukraine was coming straight from Russia.
That's right. Okay.
And JD Vance is...
No, he's a
Go ahead.
disgrace. Okay.
Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America.
Fuck you, you
and the
arrogant
Oh, my
president who's trying
God.
to save your country.
Oh, no, you're not.
Please.
Oh, fuck
No,
you.
that-
the
If
United
will
States,
speak very loudly
not under
about
you
the war.
guys.
Oh, God. No. Okay. Let's listen to President Zelensky. Let's give him, at least... Well, we
Okay,
can
go ahead.
explore it. Okay.
I don't know if I can take all of this, honestly.
Okay. All right. Well, we were about halfway through, so just breathe.
Oh, so are you kidding? Halfway through?
Just breathe. Just breathe.
No.
Breathe. Come on. We both been
Go ahead,
through
go
labor.
ahead.
Buck up.
Go
Buck
ahead.
up. Okay?
Okay.
Take the epidural and buck up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't have an epidural, unfortunately, right now.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country's
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn
Wow,
good chance
that's
of winning
debatable,
this.
asshole.
Okay.
Didn't they say this would be done in a
We're
week?
staying in our country, staying
Hold on.
strong.
It's been 3
from
years.
the very beginning
Yeah.
of the war. We've
Hold on.
been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave, but they had to use our military.
What about West?
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course.
Maybe less.
Yeah, that's what was. That's
Fuck.
yeah. They're not
Yeah.
winning. Let me tell you what. They were supposed to take over all of Ukraine in a matter of a week or two, and it has been 3 years. We just passed the 3-year anniversary. Ukraine has been sacrificing and fighting by itself, and all we do, yes, we've given them help. Europe has given them help in military equipment and stuff, but these guys are the ones that are dying.
Yes.
It's their country that's being
Yes.
bombed. It's their
Yes.
children that are being stolen. Russia has stolen over 700,000 Ukrainian children.
Yes. Yeah. And
This is who he wants to side
but
with? Yeah.
this is what they do. This is what these motherfucking Republicans do. They blame the victim. They always
yeah,
fucking
that's
blame
true.
the victim. Fuck these guys. I swear to God. Okay.
Yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said it a lot of
Accept-
times.
Oh, my
Accept
God.
American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know
He's
that you're
not
wrong.
You see, I think it's good for the American
He
people
is
to see
trying
what's
to
going on.
litigate it
I think it's
behind
very
closed
important. That's why I
doors. You
kept
guys
this
are
going so long.
Hold on.
You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're
Oh my
buried
God.
there. You're
Just
80. Okay, hold on. Let's just point out, okay, before this goes on, 81% of Americans stand with Ukraine.
really,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what?
And that
Honestly,
Vladimir Putin should be defeated.
I don't. Yes, they don't trust Vladimir Putin. I know it was like 80-something% of Americans
was-
don't trust. Yeah, but as far as standing with Ukraine, I don't know if it's that high. They
I
don't
think it
trust
is.
Russia. They don't. Well, it was going down before, but now it might be going up again.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always the majority of Americans.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay,
But-
let's keep playing, and then just get through this. And
I don't think I
we've got a few
can,
minutes.
honestly.
We've got a few minutes, just a few minutes more. Okay, breathe.
No, I'm serious. I cannot listen to him.
Okay, hold on.
Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell
He's
you,
so
you take it so the
condescending.
bullets stop flying
Okay.
and your men
Just
stop.
stop. Just
getting
stop.
killed.
Just
Of course I
stop.
want to
You
stop
know
the
how
war,
you could.
but I-
You know how you could have. You know how you could have peace. Donald Trump, Russia, get the fuck out of Ukraine.
That's it.
That's they want. They
That's
want
it.
Russia to get the fuck out.
That's
and
it.
then there will be peace.
Yes.
So, but you aren't saying anything to them about
Nope.
that. You're trying to give away. Oh, by the way, and then he's also wants Ukraine to sign away all their mineral rights. So we're supposed to. We're basically would be
Extortion.
colonizing.
It's extortion again. It's again extortion.
Yes. Well, it's worse because he's asking him to give up part of his country,
Right.
and that is what's called colonization,
Yep.
imperialism.
Yes.
So all you anti-imperialists
Mm-hmm.
who, oh my God,
Yeah.
who
Okay.
voted for Trump. or didn't vote-
We're almost there. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what
That wasn't
this
with me.
means. It
That was
wasn't
with
with
a
you.
guy named Biden who was not a smart person.
This
That
is
was
your,
with-
it
that
is
was
Oh,
with
my
Obama.
God.
It was your president.
Okay.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
gave you
lie.
the javelins to take
You
out all
didn't
of
give
those
him the
tanks.
javelin. Congress
Obama
did.
gave you sheets.
tried to keep him from having them because you were extorting him, and you wanted him to
Yes.
to announce an investigation into Joe Biden. Remember that? You were impeached for that.
My heart is breaking for Volodymyr Zelenskyy right now.
I know. That's why I can't listen to this. It's too painful.
All right, let's just finish this and then we're going to talk. And then let's just
Okay.
play it. It's literally, I think we're at about 2.5 minutes left. Okay, so let's just listen
That's
to
a
the
long
rest of
time.
it. Okay, we're just going to listen to the rest of it and then we can respond afterwards and then go and start drinking. Hold on.
Thanks.
In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make
Um,
because the attitudes have to change.
what if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do we do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you
but
saying?
what
She's
if
asking, what if Russia
Putin
breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now?
But they have
Okay?
broken ceasefire.
What if they
Oh my God.
No, they
Hold
broke
on.
it with
Just
Biden
keep-
because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me.
But what-
Let me tell
No,
you, Putin
you
went through
are
hell of
a
lot with me.
puppet.
He went through a
They
phony
don't
witch hunt.
They don't respect Donald
No.
Trump. They play him like
Yes.
a fiddle.
Yes. Yes, and the reporter is asking, in case, people are listening and they can't hear it, what happens if Russia breaks the ceasefire? And you know what? They don't have a fucking answer.
No, of course not.
doesn't
That's why he's just, bloviating like that.
Yep. Okay, here. We literally have another minute and a half and that's it. Okay, hold on.
Where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter
my
Biden,
God.
Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam.
Here we go.
And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom.
Nope.
It came out of Hunter
What?
Biden's bedroom.
Nope.
It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The
Seriously?
51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused
Oh my
of all that
God.
stuff. All
Who's
I can
he?
say is this.
Is he talking
He
about
might have
Russia,
broken deals
Putin?
with Obama
Yeah.
and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a
He's-
deal. I don't know if you can make a
He's
deal.
talking about
The
Putin.
problem is,
Yeah.
I've been
hold on.
Having to go through so
a
much.
tough guy.
Yeah.
And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's
Okay.
going to be pretty.
Hold on.
You'll
Hold on.
fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. but you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing.
Okay.
My dream
Hold on.
entrepreneur is
Hold
when
on.
they remind me of me. Somebody who started with nothing that made a
Okay.
Okay, first of all, he's trying to pressure Zelensky to sign away his rights to their resources, their mineral
Yes.
rights or whatever,
Yes.
so we can colonize them. And by the way, who would want to make a deal with Donald Trump? What world leader would want to make
No.
any deal with him?
Yeah.
And he shouldn't do this anyway. But what he's
No.
talking about with Putin interfered with our elections.
Yes.
Everybody knows that. That is a
Yeah.
proven fact. And he's talking about, he went through so much and Russia. He's talking about him in this kind of like apologetic way that he's been through so much. We've been so mean to him. And he's sitting there with Zelensky
Right.
berating him.
Right.
It's just incredible. Zelensky needs to walk away from this
Yes.
immediately. He needs to just forget about the United States for these 4 years.
Yeah.
Because we cannot be trusted.
No, we cannot. This is it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I mean, we have to, you know what? I'm going to reach out. I'm going to see if I can find a way to reach out to the Ukrainian community here in Chicago and find out what we can do as far as like getting donations.
Well, even then, donations maybe help them in some way. But look,
I know, just something. Like
we were supplying them with weapons, and we can't.
I understand. I understand that, Anita. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But what I'm saying is, there has to be, like just for this community here. I'm just like literally.
I know. Me too. It's very, very humiliating. What he's doing to this country is beyond. Oh my God! So friggin' such a betrayal. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
This is too much.
I hope to God, you know what? The Republicans who say they cared about Ukraine, I called my senator, unfortunately, Ted Cruz. And I left a message, about just this thing because I was so upset. I was practically yelling about how Donald Trump has betrayed us, betrayed this country. Ted Cruz said he cares about Ukraine. He used to be so hard on Obama. He wasn't sending them enough.
Right.
And now, what are they going to do? Is he going to stand up for Ukraine? How about Lindsey Graham?
Yeah, where's Lindsey?
Graham, who went to Ukraine several times.
We're going to see. We're going to see.
We have your back. We have your back.
Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see now. We're going to motherfucking see what these fucking Is this the fucking line, Lindsay? Is this the fucking line, John Cornyn? Is this the fucking line, Ted Cruz?
Marco Rubio,
by the way, was sitting on the fucking couch next to JD Vance like a fucking lump.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, fuck them. I swear to God, fuck these Republicans. Because it would not, none of this would be happening. That fucking bloviating motherfucker wouldn't be sitting on the couch on the chair next to a legitimately elected, legitimately brave.
Oh my God! When they
principled man.
When people were asking, hey, or telling him he needed to get out of Kyiv because his life was in danger.
Yeah,
and they was like, well, can we send you a plane? He's like, no. Send me ammunition.
Exactly.
He
has been in danger this entire time.
Yeah.
He has been out there. He had never left. He never hid. I mean, give me a fucking break. This is just beyond the pale. This is beyond the pale.
And let me tell you, Russian state media was there, and they were there for a reason.
Yeah.
They were there because Donald Trump and JD Vance were performing for them.
Yeah. This is unreal, honestly. What time is it? It's 1:45 p.m. All right, how many people can we call? How many senators can we call between now and we've got this is the call to action. Everybody needs to be picking up the goddamn phone right now.
202-225-3121.
Okay, and we're going to say goodbye for now, but it is all hands on deck right now. This is bad. This is really fucking bad. Pray for Ukraine. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can call some of the organizations here, just as far as like aid, aid to the people that are
Yeah.
gonna need it.
Yeah, call Dick Durbin. And let me tell
Yeah.
you, your senators are good senators. So
Yeah.
they're going to be furious.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
telling you.
I'm gonna call their offices right now. I'm sure their phones are hopefully blowing up after this shit show. But
Oh,
yeah.
John Cornyn's isn't working for some reason.
Oh, it isn't. Huh.
Mm-mm. So
That's
weird.
crazy.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
What other numbers, Anita? What other numbers can we call? Who else can we call? Can we call like some of the committee?
Foreign Affairs Committee.
Foreign Affairs Committee.
What about the defense? Isn't there who's the committee that is over defense? I guess you know what? Call oversight
Oversight. Okay.
and call just anybody that you
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, anybody and everybody that can stop this disgusting monster from doing any more damage than he has. And I don't know if there's anything that can stop him. He is out of control. And these Republicans know it. And they knew it before. Mm-hmm. And I'm so angry at the media. I'm so angry at the dumb fucks that voted for this guy.
Yep.
That knew better.
Yeah.
Or didn't vote at all. The 15 million Democrats that didn't even show up.
Right. Right. And these fucking, so-called peaceniks, that sat there and said like, oh, he's going to end we want him to end the war. We want diplomacy. We want them to negotiate. As you already said, Anita.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's what's to negotiate. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. That's it. And if you want peace.
That's it.
Yes.
It's not going to end there. It is absolutely foolhardy and naive to think that Vladimir Putin is going to negotiate. And then, like that reporter was trying to ask, what do you do when what's the plan when Vladimir Putin breaks the ceasefire?
There is no plan.
There's no fucking plan.
Well, what happens if we drop a bomb on your head?
Yeah.
That's
the fucking response.
Fucking answer.
Yep,
he doesn't know what he didn't have an answer.
No.
So he was a smart ass about it.
Yep. What a despicable display. So embarrassing for the
I can't believe people voted for this guy.
I can't either.
Not only are your egg prices not cheaper, your groceries prices are going up, and they're going to go up even higher.
Yes.
Unemployment, people.
Our housing market, our economy's going to collapse and crash completely. And
so congratulations,
you dumb fucks. Oh, and by the way, your Medicaid is going away, your Medicare is going away, your Social Security. Your SNAP assistance is going away. Fuck you.
Yep.
Okay.
So
all right.
We will be back if there's another breaking story like this.
Again, this is Anita and Karen, True Blue Politics Podcast, Rapid Response.